to 3 friends because it's a 4-player game. You just fight each other.
I guess if you just like Nintendo, it's basically a bunch of Nintendos in a fighting game.
It didn't start off as a competitive game, but people found that it can be, and it's evolved because of that.
Put an analogy. Take every Disney character, you throw them into one game, you have them all beating shit at each other. It's great. But instead of Disney, it's Nintendo. I discovered competitive Melee by waiting around for Brawl.
I discovered competitive Melee when I was talking to a friend who said that he could beat me in Smash Brothers Brawl. And I was like, I'm pretty bad at this game, I'll pick up Brawl and just to beat him.
I'm not quite sure how I came across it. I just went on the internet and I came across a tournament. It was like in April.
So I looked up like advanced Super Smash Brothers Melee, and I found a video by Wok. He's a French Melee player, I believe.
I never had that chance to actually play him, but after playing Brawl for so long, I kind of saw other Smash games being played, including Melee.
And there was a tournament, and it just happened a few days earlier, and I was really like depressed over it. But then I heard there was another one the next month.
So while waiting for Brawl, just to pass the time, I learned how to like wave dash down.
In the game, you can air dodge, so when you're in the air, you kind of like do a little dodge someone's attack.
L cancel.
And they miss you, you can even like move in a little direction because of it. If you do it right into the ground, you'll slide in that certain direction, like the angle you do it, and that helps like spacing your characters a lot.
The purpose of what?
Floating.
Oh, it's the best thing ever.
Like, I'm not sure how to apply it.
I do play Smash a lot. I guess at least once a day.
I play Smash whenever I have free time.
I play Smash very often.
Well, I'm sure for a lot of people, they think it's kind of weird and nerdy because it's a video game. How can someone be so interested in a video game? It's the same thing as liking a sport. It's a competition you're interested in. It's not necessarily as physical now, which is where I think people respect sports more because it's more physically active. But it's still a competition, and it's still you still build friends out of it. You still meet people and compete.
Yeah, fitness setting, right?
Yo, I played against. I played a 4-game set yesterday, and I played 5 different characters in it. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Because he kind of just came from down the hall. I thought it was like the bathroom. I don't think so.
Alright, we're starting like 6 minutes or something.
Melee?
I would have to say that people think that this is just something that people are wasting their time on. It's definitely more than that because there's a sense of community, people are making friends. Like, when I was playing Smash, I honestly made some of the best friends I've ever made in my entire life playing this game.
A lot of negative stereotypes, I think, in the game about the gaming community that we're like basement like nerds, we're antisocial, we're elitist, we're mean, we're nasty. But I don't think any of that's true.
Little D.
I do not think I have been bullied or judged or anything for being a gamer, but I have been self-conscious about it because I do know that I do believe that some people might look down on it.
During my time in elementary and middle school, I had a lot of problems with bullies, and it was a very, very hard experience. Once I got to college and there was the Gamers Club, everything just kind of cleared away and there was never a problem at that point.
I don't know, growing up, I guess I was bullied for other reasons. I don't think gaming was the main reason. Like, I was a big anime fan, and I'd wear my headband to school from Naruto, and people would be like, "Oh, look at that guy! He's got a weird metal thing on his head." But I guess as for games, I don't know. I guess it provided an outlet to all that. It kind of just made me forget about all that crap.
There's just words. Words, appendages, they're the same.
Those are the only 3 stages, but I'm not sure if it's
Can't touch this.
There you go.
Can't touch this.
There you go.
Another 1%.
Apex, I like to consider that the big Smash tournament of the year.
Apex is and has been one of the biggest tournaments of the year.
Hungrybox still trying to just wall up Mango, but he has to be careful because Mango
Up air. Wow. The handshake. And the next chapter is concluded as Mango wins 2-0 against Hungrybox. Just D1.
What's up, man?
What more needs to be said?
All I'm saying is Mango, he's in the losers bracket. He's in the losers bracket. That's it. Hashtag Mango in the losers bracket.
It's just the tournament to go to, even if you don't like really go to tournaments anymore. If you like Smash Brothers, Apex is definitely the place you want to go to. It's a different experience from every other tournament. It's huge. The venue is
Mango does
big.
have an opportunity to
Tons of people from all around all over the world.
Tournament setup, it is.
but right now it's pretty
Like during a tournament, there will be
stuff
tournament
Mango
matches. A
is
tournament setup will have
expecting,
the
like,
2 opponents
Yep, he was
dedicated
expecting
to
goals
one
to
set. Like they have to play a best of 3
Oh
in
my
most
goodness,
cases,
people are singing.
and
What
the
are they
first one to
singing
win 2
about?
matches
The Star Spangled
wins,
Banner.
and those are usually much more serious.
It sort of closes the door on the last year of Smash Brothers and sort of sets the tone for the next.
It's just a big event where all the Smash games come together and the best of the best participate and compete against each other, and that's usually a big tournament for what I like to consider bragging rights, because if you win that, you've won it all.